Okay. So far, so good. Grab that. Oh wait, no, I already have grabbed that. Oh no, they can hear me from everywhere now. I think everything should be good. Here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice? No. I can't sing while it's playing music? What am I, crazy? Okay. Sorry if I'm vaguely sniffly. I don't know. I must have disturbed some dust. Let me try to get that out before the stream actually starts. I have chat, though I feel like... Can I see... Where is... How do I see my... Oh gosh. I always lose myself. Oh... Copying files... I'm afraid to move my computer, but I am here. Okay. How do I... Maybe if I click... Oh, wait. Okay. How do I mute this again? Oh gosh, what the heck? Why did it go to Fury Forged? What? Where did I go? Every time. It's gonna, like... Oh gosh. The Twitch app is so bad sometimes. What do you mean, stories? Just, where's my... Holy moly, I'm gonna have to, like, face the camera while I deal with this. Oh gosh, it's back to Fury Forged. Okay, I'm gonna have to close the app and retry, because I'm, like, just lost in limbo. No, I don't want to be there. Maybe if I go to the following tab? Okay. Yeah, live. Why is Stream Manager so tiny? Oh my gosh. How is it actually this bad? I swear, every time I go back to Twitch, it's like worse. Oh gosh, is my audio doing that thing? I'm getting squashed. Oh no. Is it because am I leaning on it? Oh, that's so weird. Really waterboarded. That's how I feel while dealing with it sometimes. Why is it doing this? Why can't you behave? Give me a second. Also, hi chat. I guess it's probably... Yeah. Hello. Where the heck on the Twitch app is the volume? Oh, you know what? I can solve this. I can just mute my phone. Is that what they want you to do? Do they not actually have volume controls on mobile apps? You know what? I think TikTok type videos are the same way, like YouTube Shorts. Here, let me just... I don't actually that okay, let me put it down here. If it's on like the front of my body, I don't think I'll like interrupt it. Yeah. Oh, I am trippy. Yippee! I need to blow my nose. I'm so sorry. How do I do? Can I mute this thing? Give me a second. This is so... Oh my gosh. This is why I don't do these streams. This is why. This is why, chat. And unmute. Okay. 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 I want to make cake. Oh gosh, I'm gonna hit this thing every so often, aren't I? Just keep me, like, as stupid as this is, just keep me informed for whether or not the microphone is freaking out. What kind of cake? Yes. I agree with the bot with that assessment. It is a yes to that question. I don't know. Well, okay, I know what kind of cake I'm making. Get over here, chat. It's the only kind of cake that I make this time of year, which is a vanilla cake with strawberries. It's the only one I'm allowed to have because we have fresh strawberries, which are probably not very fresh anymore, but that's for you to deal with, not me. Did the hair behave? Not entirely. I'm sad, chat. I'm a sad little man. I think it's this side that's like a little curly again. Or, no, is it this side? Whichever side it is in the mirror. I can't remember how this works. But it's not perfect! It's not perfect! It doesn't matter because it'll never be perfect. So, if I flub this bad enough, funny enough, I do have, backup box cake, if I have to. Is that on screen? Yeah, that's on screen. But, I have a recipe of ratios, and all I need is the ratios, let's be honest. So let me figure out how to start this. I'm gonna keep hitting this thing. Do I have, like, a spot I can put this that's not, like, my back, but also not where my arm touch? Like, can I put it, like, in here? Again, weird. Cause I don't know how this stupid thing works. Don't buy $30 bells and expect them to be quality. Okay, well, yoink. We have a stand mixer. I think I've brought this up in the past. It's a little dirty. One second. It's like dusty. I guess maybe me or Dan did last time. I think I've done a stream with the stand mixer. Oh, snap. Dale jackpot. One of the animators I follow has a video that came out today, and they, like, post a video a year at best. They have a video titled Cake, and, like, I have no idea if it's going to be about cake, but it's titled Cake, and, like, on my birthday? Wow. I should have cleaned this thing before we started. So, I mean, it is clean enough, but, you know. Funny enough, this thing kind of broke at one point. And I look weird in the camera today. Is it just this, like, side profile where I'm, like, a little tubby? Donuts shaped like hot dogs? Eclairs? I started the music, right? I think I did. But yeah, so, originally this was the kind of stand mixer where just, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this was originally the kind where you would just, like, rotate this and it would click on. But, that kind of thing has, like, a failure, like, in the internals, like, failed, I guess, on that part. It was very clever, but also very stupid for longevity. So my brother just modified it, and it now just has a switch. I kind of prefer the switch. Okay, I absolutely love the chonky switch sound. And this is what everybody was like, oh, everything's gotta be slick, and like, smartphones have to be like flat, and just everything has to be futuristic, and we forgot the humans are like ape men, and just like satisfying feedback. Long Johns. Yeah, that would be the thing that's actually a donut stick. Anyway, freaking out about a thing that I actually probably should read the book on, which I think, what is the book? It's like The Design of Everything or whatever, I can't remember. I should really get that book and read that book now that I've finished reading 1984. That click is a click with authority. Yeah. Isn't that underwear? Does anybody... I guess I've heard that term, but does anybody actually use that term? The design of everyday things? Yeah, that's gotta be the one I'm thinking of. Okay, so for a recipe like this, the steps are relatively simple. Butter. No, yeah, for a recipe like this, it's just like, you know, put your dries in one container, put your wets in another, do a couple different things in the process of, like, making it a little better. Okay, so it wants 1/2 cup butter, but I'm actually gonna lower that, I think, because I'm substituting a little bit of butter, and like milk and whatever. Something that I do, it's like one of those things recommended to do to like box cakes, to make box cakes better, but I think it works for this as well, is I'm going to add a little bit of sour cream. Trust me. Except for you're not going to taste this cake, so you're just going to have to trust that I like it. Oh, snap! Yeah! I got 2 books to borrow. Right, anyway. I need to soften the... I'm just going to soften both of these sticks of butter. Wait, it said 1/2 cup of butter? Wait a second, isn't that... Yeah, no, that's a whole... Yeah, it wants a whole stick of butter for the cake, and I'm like, what? No way, dude. I don't understand, like, I get that butter is freaking delicious, but I just don't get it. That's so much butter. I think the problem for me is that, like, butter's not that cheap anymore. Anyway, I'm also softening another stick of butter. Specifically for the icing, because I'm gonna make a buttercream. Don't worry, the counters are clean. If I'm getting anything, like accidentally touching them, it's fine. Oh wait, was I off screen? No, I was kind of on screen. I don't know how to present this kind of stuff, because I need a larger screen than my phone or something for it. Anyway, there's a defrost button for butter. I mean, it's in the defrost section, but it's just a soften. Wait, did I do soften or melt? I think... Yeah, soften. Alright. Okay, the bot likes butter, apparently. Right. So we're getting the butter. There's just a lot of miscellaneous ingredients for this. Alrighty, let me start getting the dry materials. I like how I'm like just... From your perspective, I've just summoned flour from off screen. Because I couldn't be bothered to, I couldn't be bothered to move the camera 2 inches to show you. Wow. That's gotta be horrible. What am I doing? Sorry, the music at the very beginning of this playlist is kind of catchy, I guess. I'm not gonna put the sugar in with this. Crab is a madman, help us, save us! I need a fourth of a teaspoon of salt. Yep. See, the thing is you find a recipe called Best Cake Recipe. You look it over, and then you decide, I'm going to modify this because my ego is larger than the recipe is. But for the most part, I'm trusting a recipe. Where's my baking powder? Actually, I'm going to modify the amount of baking powder to baking soda because the recipe calls for baking powder, and I believe if you're going to add something a little bit more acidic to a recipe, you want to change the ratio to be baking soda, have a little bit more baking soda instead, and I believe sour cream, being sour and all, is a little bit changed. It's not like the most scientific ratios you've ever seen. This whole thing is just hubris, if I'm being honest, because in the end, it's probably gonna just like deflate or something because I modified it too much. I accidentally wrote down flour twice when the second one is sugar. Let me just modify that. Yep, Let's not make that mistake. So here's where the... Oh, you can't see this. By the way, we have like a whole, like, my brother found for like, or maybe somebody gave it to him, a bunch of these glass jars. Now, we need new lids, because these lids are terrible. But our spice cabinet is beautiful now. It just needs more lids. And unfortunately, I'm stupid and used the good lids for things that we didn't need the good lids for, but whatever. I would definitely... I feel, like, weird if I move out of this house to take the spice cabinet with me. So, definitely, if we can find a spice cabinet like this, or like a spice shelf that has, like, a bunch of glass containers, we definitely buy that. So this is where the madness begins. Ginger. Just a little bit. Just the tiniest bit. Almost incomprehensible amount. Except for then you do like a little bit more because you get greedy. That just tiny dynamic flavor change. to the overall mechanic of it being a vanilla cake. It's vanilla at the core, but it doesn't need to be, like, vanilla through and through. Usually the thing I go with, now the thing is, I think with strawberries, this is better. I could have gone with lemon. Lemon would have been really good with strawberries, but I'm going to go with ginger, just for the contrast of the flavor. Usually what I like to do with vanilla is I like to mix in a tiny bit of, like, maple flavor. It's almost a cookie. Yeah, this is some gingerbread stream. Right. Let's see. So that's the dry mix. I'm thinking. I'm thinking how I want to do this. Okay. I think eggs emerging from off screen. A little messy, but whatever. Ooh, I should have wiped down the inside of that. I know I'm not making a meringue, but eggs always whip a bit better if there's not a single ounce of oil that could... What the heck? Oh gosh, there we go. If there's not a single ounce of oil that is in the pan, eggs whip nicer. I am actually... Just finish washing my hands over here. I am actually going to put, with the egg, the tiniest bit of lemon. Because I can't be helped. What the heck? Why is there, like, when did this emerge? Sorry, there's just something in the fridge that I did not know. Why does that look like a... It is! Sweet potato? Oh, it's one of those ones that has, like, carrot and stuff. Sorry, it's like V8 or whatever. What the heck? I can't open this. I am so weak these days, man. My wrist strength checked. 1 second. Oh, this is like... There we go. Clearly I need a strong woman in the kitchen to help me. I have weakened into a weak baby man. I mean, in the United States, it's not usually quite within arm's reach. Okay, so I think oh wait, no, this is... Oh, right! It's got that pole! That's how I do it! I was like, this thing seems shorter than usual. It's because it was. Anyway, I will be off-screen forever now. Whoa, that looks cool on camera. Wait, 1 second. Let me get like a closer view of this for me. Almost? Oh my gosh, it's almost hitting that point where it looks like it's stopped. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Oh, that's almost perfect! I hope that's not too loud. Oh, heck yeah. You probably can't hear me over the sheer sound of it. Let's go! Oh! 1 second. Alright, I need to grab a spatula. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do this. So don't do this at home, question mark? Looking? Okay. Wait, which one is this again? Oh gosh. Ah! Why is this thing falling apart all of a sudden? No, this is not a comedy routine! Get back in there! Why is this stuck? Oh, there it goes. It started going apart, legitimately like a comedy routine. Okay. Oh right. It doesn't really sit on here, but it can work. Just not amazingly well. Okay. Yeah, good enough. Oh, please do not fly off or something. Okay, it's probably fine. Centrifugal force won't ruin me today. Yoink! Okay, it might ruin me today. Just gotta fuse that butter in there. Just gotta do things that don't recommend in baking school, probably. I don't know, I've never been there. Okay. I need a cup of milk. Milk. By the way, I haven't mentioned it, but thank you again for coming by for the Splatoon the other day. It was much fun. I think I want this milk to be warm. I'll just microwave it for 30 seconds, it'll probably be good enough. Okay. Chat is like a million miles away, and I don't know why I've put you here. I'm moving you over here. Teach you how to make the best cake. How does the Lazy Town song go again? No, you can't be lazy. Is the ball supposed to be rotating? Apparently, yes. There's an entire thing down here for it. And I don't think there's like a locking mechanism. But the ball auto-rotating allows it to get more of the stuff mixed together. It's interesting. You can't... Okay, one second. You really can't tell on camera as well. But... The spatulas are rotating at a notable higher speed than the ball. It's just the refresh speed of the camera does not express that. See, the one thing I'm not sure about this recipe, I was looking at this recipe, is that I didn't... Oh, gosh! 350 now! I didn't, it seems like it'll be a very wet recipe, and that's my only concern. I need a little bit, okay, here comes the flavor. Where is my my teaspoon? 1 second. If I just, like, risk throwing this. I should have done these bowls the other way around, because this is not the greatest bowl to be my current main bowl. Is the cake for the Hammis? Yes. Didn't share a birthday. Actually, I wonder. I don't actually remember. I'm assuming Hammis was, like, essentially there from the beginning, and thus Hammis's birthday, Hammies, is Noida's birthday. Okay, my milk, my butter, my eggs, my vanilla, my oil, sugar, salt, baking powder, flour. I think I've got everything in here. Let us make this into a dough. I really, really want dough hooks so I can do, like, bread on stream. But, unfortunately, we have... The dough hooks that came with this don't actually go to this one, and they don't fit, and my brother doesn't, like, know what way we could actually modify them to. Okay, it's not gonna be too wet. This is good. This is actually really good. That it's, like, doing this. Even if it looks like it's about to go absolutely rabid, this is good. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn it back on. And I have no idea. Just because, like, the camera is in the way. Okay, you know what? This bowl is safer. This one feels like it's gonna... Well, I don't think it can fling itself. Oh, it looks like it wants to try, though. Baking with a camera is weird. Like, it's just here. It's in my way. I need, like... Oh, crud. I need cameras? Get in there. I'm making this for myself. I can grab whatever off the counter I want. I need... those cameras that they have in, like, documentaries. So that it can just be recording from the other side of my kitchen. I'm assuming that's actually how cooking shows work. Okay, so, part of my plan was to make a really stupidly tall cake. However, I realized my smallest cake pans are still way too large. So I'm just gonna make a 3-layer cake and hope that it, like, all works out in the end. Come on. Honestly, usually when I cook, I just do everything in one bowl. I'm trying to make this, like, extra good, which does require 2 bowls, but boy oh boy, is it inconvenient. Again, I'm pretty sure due to the risks, they don't recommend sticking your spoon in while it's running, but who cares? I think that's good. There's probably, like, little flaws. I think that's probably good. And also, I probably ruined all the air. I mean, it's like, should I just... Probably not. But I'm curious. Oh, no, now I'm curious, like... Yeah, I don't think that's really increasing the volume by any significant amount. It's not working. Strawberry tall cake? That was the joke that I wanted to do. Rotate! Yeah! Not anymore, though. It unstacked them. Oh yeah, Twitch chat is only the one way. So my biggest regret is I forgot to actually set the oven before we started, so it's still kind of going. Don't forget to lick the batter to get your salmonella input. Even if it was a weird joke, that was a weird way to say a weird joke. So... You know, you could stack them with 3 posts or teamwork. You're putting salmon in the cake? No, I'm putting salmon in the cake. Okay, so... I do have these cake pans. And these are like... They're just standard-sized cake pans, so I'm just gonna do, like, 3 standard-sized layers. A little bit of crust there, that's fine. So, okay. If I grab some of the butter from earlier. Oh, it's too soft. It's way too soft. Okay, now. Okay. Plan B. Stick of butter, and I'm using that one for this. Oh my gosh. That was a little violent, sorry. I hope I didn't concuss you all. I hope I didn't concuss you out! Wait, this one's on camera more. Spread that out. Oh, it's really not on the sides like I thought it was. this just because it'll soak up some of the butter and you're wasting the butter. I can't afford that. I can afford having my hands kind of slippery though. This ain't no restaurant. We do what we want. The worst audio quality in the world, I'm assuming. By the way, my voice hasn't gone robotic, right? This stupid lapel, I'm always paranoid. Okay. I've never made a cake with multiple layers. I suppose I have, and I've never made one with 3, however. The layers are probably going to be pretty thin. Okay, so, I know I just buttered it. Oh, I gotta dry my hands. The thing is, with this, you might think, why would you butter it and then also put parchment paper in? However, the butter actually is, like, there just in case anything gets around the parchment paper, but also it holds the parchment paper in, which is really nice. It might have slightly lumpy edges, but whatever. Having the parchment kind of sticking up like this does help me get it out earlier. Earlier. I didn't know this stream was happening non-linearly. Okay. Okay, cool. If it's only robotic at times, then we're fine, I guess. It's just like whenever the signal gets weird. Anyway, I had my appendix removed. Sorry, I read the appendix of 1984, so now I can truly say I've finished reading it. I do find it funny, that even common terms within the book are, like, not their Newspeak version, at least not 11th edition Newspeak. Oh, this one's a little thin. Oops. So, like, thought crime is crime think and other things like that. It's like, oh my gosh. What a pain of a language. I can't help but admit that I get some vague entertainment going and, like, looking at, like, comment sections or, like, videos of, like, I'm tempted to watch the 1984 movie. Also, the oven is prepped just in time. Green just goes blue when I move over there. Yeah, so I'm tempted to watch the movie just because it looks like it gets the aesthetic, even if it has to overly abridge the, like, purpose. Okay, 1 second. I need all of these over here. Oh yeah, these are gonna be, like, really thin layers, aren't they? I should have modified the recipe to be a bit larger and just accepted having a big cake. But the thing that's funny for me, watching, or like, finding things and whatever about it, is admittedly, like, all the people trying to like, be like, oh, yeah, the book, it's talking about the opposition to my political views. And the most ironic thing is people being rabid about that kind of stuff under a clip from the movie of the 2-Minute Hate, which is all about people being, like, rabid about the opposing political views. And I definitely would say, when it comes to political, like, I hate the fact that I can't speak. Introspection. If your first thought for something like this is to try to see how it applies to your political enemies, well, okay, your first thought's never truly your true thought. But if you're not, like, immediately like, okay, no, I shouldn't think of it that way, and I should try to think about it another way. But yeah, if you're focusing on how it applies to your political enemies, instead of trying to figure out, does this apply to the politics that I follow, then you're probably not applying the message of a book like that properly. Because that's the thing. And I actually, when we were talking about the book last night, or this morning, I guess, too. Yeah, definitely, though, some of what I was saying last night. Part of what I actually meant to get into was kind of how I was trying to handle the book. Was trying to think of it from the perspective of, okay, do any of my political views suffer from aspects? Hello, Glitch Dragon. Enjoy your follow and bottles? Thank you for, bits. Thank you for the bits. The pattern on your shirt. Yeah, I really like this effect. The more the cake, the longer the birthday lasts. Oh my gosh, I finally remembered to disable autocorrect on my phone. I have to rotate this. Is that good? I guess I had just forgotten to, because I don't text much. I had forgotten to disable the autocorrect. And dear goodness, I was being driven insane because, like, the thing that broke me and was like, okay, this is the this is the last time I want to deal with this, is I went to type were, and it gave me, like, after I finished typing the word and I went to type the next word, it autocorrected to weir. And it's like, no, I don't want the apostrophe. This doesn't even make sense grammatically. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, well, the cakes are in the oven. I'll just have to... And so... let's see... The developers of Food and Drink should be proud. But I don't think you understand. What are those lights going crazy on the shelf? Shelf? Do you mean the pile of junk? Oh. Somewhere over here? What do you mean by shelf? Because the only thing over there, there's no lights over there, but it might be picking up, because it's blue, there's like some blue bottles, they might be glowing on my, by the way, I saw that you were doing a birthday cake. It is my birthday in 2 days, so I decided, why not? I did this like 2 years ago, and I don't do this every year. I think actually I find that I prefer, if I'm gonna do a birthday stream, to do it not actually on my birthday, but still a thing to do. Actually, I don't know if I need that parchment paper. Thank you. Are they infrared? Lights on the microwave, we're looking... Oh! Wait. Here, let me point the camera at... I want to see. Oh wow, look at that! Oh, that is super cool! The refresh rate of the camera compared to the display. Let's get a little closer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can see, wow. It does like a little angled refresh rate. 59 hertz. I don't know what this webcam is. This webcam is weird. It might be 59. Actually, it's probably like 29.97 or whatever that one is. Okay, while you slowly get hypnotized, I'm gonna wash a couple things. And then I'm going to do one more thing. So, my dad is visiting tomorrow for Father's Day, and my brother wants to do a cookout, or I don't really know if we'd consider it entirely a cookout, but he's just gonna make something. We'll probably hang out in the yard. I don't think it's gonna be too hot compared to what it'll be next week. So, instead of s'mores, I want to try something I mentioned on stream recently. If you can even hear me over the water, dear goodness. I'm saying all this and it's just being censored. Give me a second. There we go. Actually, I need to do something real quick. I need to plug something in. We have like a fan and a light outside. I think there are wasps living in it. And so, I mean, I think they're just mud wasps. So they're not... Hey, can you hear me? We're outside of my house. Get in there. So anyway, I'm plugging the fan in, letting it rotate to dissuade from returning tomorrow. Okay. Ow. Sorry, the lapel is uncomfortable. Man, I am impressed. Wait, I always like doing this. I'm gonna count. And you guys tell me when you stop being able to hear me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. We're at the raspberry bushes. 20, 21, 22. Let's see, what do we got? Lost quality at 4, it came back. Silence, 9 and 10, but we're back at 9. It's not linear. It was gone at 10 to 12, came back for a while, long gone now. Interesting. So, I can get near the raspberry bushes, but it's like... What? Why would I be able to be over there at 19, but not over there, where there was more in the... Wow, that's so weird. Oh, you know what? Why am I, like, hypnotizing you all when I can probably just... Yeah, get in there. Yeah, there you go. Unfortunately, I don't have the kind of oven that has like, the opening where you can really see. It's so sideways. Oh gosh. 1 second. Uh-oh, it's still falling. Okay, we good now? Not the prettiest view, but it works. Yeah, it's just interesting to me. I would have thought the raspberry bushes would have actually worked like a Faraday cage of all things. Okay. I'm in my room right now. I'm trying to peel a label off of something. Because Gold apparently got me a gift. And I want to open it on stream, but I have the specific problem that it, you know, it has a shipping label on it, and I don't want my address on stream. I might just scribble over that, or... I don't know if I can open the, like, the protective package without revealing what's inside. Maybe I can just, like, open a little bit, like, right where my address is, and just, like, destroy it. And, I should probably destroy the tracking... One second. Maybe I can just scribble over this real quick. Yeah, I just don't know if the box is gonna reveal, like, I don't know. We're doing gift opening on stream. This is not working. This isn't dark enough to... I need like a black marker. I mean, I can also open it upside down, so whatever. Close enough. Okay, you know what? I don't know, it indicates what's inside. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. One second. I'm just gonna take very carefully the square of this off. I didn't expect a gift. That's for sure. I have no idea what to expect. I'm assuming a trinket of some kind. Wait, there's not, like, more shipping labels, right? Okay, good. But I'll open that once the cakes are done. Let me actually get a better view, because it's a little hard to see. Okay, yeah, those need time. Once the cakes are, like, done, I have to wait for them to cool for a bit. Regular ovens have radiation? I mean, heat is a form of radiation. I have to wash this as well. Do I need to wash this? I know I need to wash this. You know what? I should wash that. So you know what's one benefit of getting back into reading? Especially something that's like a very in-depth novel kind of thing. I've realized when it comes to typing, and most of you don't really get to experience this as much as Gold, because Gold's the one that gets all of my, like, text essays of thoughts, at like 4 in the morning. I learn grammar mostly through osmosis of other media, and I've never had much success with, like, how school taught it, because school was a bunch of annoying rules, whereas 99% of grammar is just say words in the most clear way possible to convey exactly what you want. And so, and so, I guess it's a little bit silly, because reading books is like 100%, I think, probably where I got most of my grammar from. And so reading books and enhancing, I think, my grammar. Because I'll pick up on things, like, there was one specific one recently where it was dashes. Instead of commas. And I'm like, wow, I really like this as a way to split up the text to do details. where usually you would do, like, parentheses or commas, and it's like, dashes work really well as well. But bot, how do I BRB on one of these streams? I do need to blow my nose again, so let me mute. Also, I don't know if my oven has infrared. Just because I can't actually see the grating, I don't think. Yeah, I think I'll end up using dashes a bit differently than you do. And this is another thing about grammar, is that so long as it... Ooh, I almost unplugged the camera. So long as it effectively conveys what you need it to, there's, like, variants that you can use. Nothing's, like, 100% one way or the other. And so... Yeah, well, are better than others. I guess that's why I kind of want to replace my use of commas with these dashes, just because it's more clear using commas for everything. Get another good view of this. Yeah, it's still going. I shouldn't open the oven every time, but it's really hard to gauge because it's kind of the... I've never managed to de-yellow the front of the oven. But yeah, it's oh, yeah. Heat up some... Interesting. I guess that makes sense, especially, yeah, with the kind of... Yeah, radiation is interesting. Just the way it emits. Neat. But yeah, when it comes to grammar, it is just... I like my semicolons, and I like... my commas. I think the way you use commas, I think, is the way, well, I mean, Gold's not here, but when Gold was talking, I think the way he uses dashes is my preferred spot for semicolons. And yeah, both work. Okay. I like how tildes have two specific uses as sort of like, yeah, whatever my hand is doing here when it's just like 10%, and I think that's why they're wavy. Oh my gosh, my hand looked freaky. And then they have the other use that the internet seemingly invented, which is, like, sweet talking. So I'm not 100% the best way to go about this. I are doing the cookout tomorrow, and I don't think I finished that thought, because that's how I work on stream. And I don't have a spot for... It's in my way. Yeah, I mentioned the cookout tomorrow, and what we want to try, instead of s'mores, is the Rice Krispie treats. I mentioned this recently. I really want to roast a Rice Krispie treat, or I want to try to. It's from music. I could see people picking it up from, like, music and turning it into, like, a spoken thing as well. Those cakes are actually getting close. I'm not sure... like, how... I don't know how much of this I'm supposed to do, or, like, how I'm supposed to do... I don't know what I'm doing. I might ruin the Rice Krispie treats. But, I have, like... I have two things I'm gonna do here. The first thing is I'm going to... Oh my god. Are these pans safe for my brother to use? Okay, I know what I can do. Sorry, the one thing I have to consider... Oh my gosh, this one needs washed. Okay, I'm gonna have to just do it the other way. How did that... I don't know how that got put back. It's probably my fault. Okay, so Rice Krispie idea 1. Boom. You think... Are you trying to do rap battles? Oh, the cakes are getting really close. Get this out of the way. So, if I recall, I do need to use a little bit of my butter. Which is part of why I didn't use it in the cake. Okay. Sorry, yeah, that's what I meant. More like a roast battle. I guess it's not really musical. My brain just assumed there was some musical element to it. So, the thing I'm gonna do differently. Usually when you make rice, like, rice treats, you put it in, like, a long pan. Or, you know, a rectangle pan. But I'm thinking of just trying to put them in cupcake wraps. Are even these dusty? Why is everything dusty? It's like anything I don't use is, like, dirty. But it's bad, because I'm supposed to be the one cleaning it, so am I just not paying attention? Am I being self-centered and horrible? I think it's just because I don't use it, it doesn't get used very often. It's just regular dust. Bits and bobs. They're like vaguely greasy, so it's hard to get the dust out. Ah! Why is it dusty? Oh, I know why it's dusty. Because it's under the seasoning cabinet. Oops. To try doing them in cupcake form. The reasoning for this is it gives me more control, and I am a control freak. No, because it gives me more control of how we put them on the sticks. Is that... What happened to the rest of them? Oh, here's one. Why are they in here? Sorry, I'm going through the drawer everybody has in their house, which is one that just becomes absolute junk. Okay, I think I have to get the cakes out. Right? Toothpick time. Yeah, they're definitely not going to be the tallest thing in the world. This one's definitely nice and golden on top. So that's... Honestly, the edges are a bit well done. Yeah. Gosh, they're still a bit thin. Not the worst, not the best. Kind of expected. I didn't make a large enough recipe. But they're kind of decently flat on top. So, that is a good sign. Where am I even angled? You guys are just looking at the living room. Get over here. Ugh. Get over here. I don't think I need the oven for the Rice Krispies. I think I just need to melt the butter and mix it all together. I I don't suppose gold's back yet? Or, wait, I have... Oh, wait, and I... Okay. Gold is back. Hi, Gold. How's the camera? I can probably move this recipe out of the way. Oh, I probably shouldn't have been... I didn't put the sour cream in! No! Oh, I forgot! Oh! Ruined! I could put some in the icing, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm a fool! It's always a little off when I adjust this. I forgot this sour cream. No wonder, like, they're not gonna be as good now. Especially because I kind of adjusted the recipe with it in mind. Okay, so those need a little while to cool. In fact, right, instead of putting them like that, and there's so much junk in my house right now, and I was cleaning too, and there's just this much more. Oh my gosh. Sorry, the pans are getting stuck. Oh, sorry. I need this out of the way for a little while. Okay. For the cakes, I will move them onto this. Where are you looking? Where are you, is this in view? It is in view. I've eaten 23 chocolates. Oh no. I've eaten 23 marshmallows. And this... this is why I don't have a place for this. This is why we do parchment paper. Yoink! Easy peasy. Squeeze the lemon. Okay. Why do I keep the camera so low? Why do I keep the camera so high? Perfect. Okay, Gold got me a thing. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if this is going to be, like, cringe to do on stream. Fair warning. And I've noticed this is why I do not usually like people taking, like, video or photos of me opening presents. Is the reaction that you're going to get at first is going to be several seconds of me processing what it even is, and I will look like this. As if I don't like it. I'm just psychoanalyzing myself at this point, but I know that's kind of how this goes. Oh, it is just like a black box. Okay. Okay. I'm weird at receiving gifts. Okay, it has my name upon it? It is wooden? It is interesting. Okay. Sorry. Okay, you might have surpassed that just because there's, like, mystery involved. Usually a gift is just, like, a box. Well, this is... Wait, just... Okay... Okay, this is, like, really weird. What? Okay, I think you got me just on strangeness factor. Oh my. Whoa. 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 Wait, what happens? 1 second. This is actually to do on stream because I need to know. Worse than the dream you had last. What happens if I do this? I need to know. Whoa. Oh my gosh, that just like makes it like dream mode. See, now I don't have to worry about where the camera is positioned. I can just like zoom you guys in. I don't even 100% remember what I said or the context. I guess that's where, you know, somebody's like paying more attention to your life than you are. Sorry, now I'm just... It's a little hard to like navigate it on the camera, but I'm playing with it more on the camera than I am on my own eyeball. Yoink. One second. Let's get you all down to inspect. Oh, this is unscrewing. Wait, why is it unscrewing? Hopefully that doesn't fall off. Nope. It is weird. Yoink. Sorry, trying to do it with, yeah, the way this camera is. And the stream delay. Whoa. Okay, there's too much glare for the camera. Right? That is so weird. Oh my gosh. So now I'm actually just using it for myself and like zooming in on a marshmallow. I guess there's, yeah, no side is like specifically better than the other. The problem for me, admittedly, is not being 100% sure what to actually like do with this now. And this, okay, so a stream I did on January 29th, apparently. No real reason. I mean, the wooden box is interesting. Funny enough, I could put a book in there if I wanted to swap it out. Put this back to the side so I can get back to doing the cooking. Do I keep this over in the area where we have like the sewing machine? I mean, I suppose it could actually come in. Intricate detailing. Yeah. I don't know. Broken me by picking something completely outside of my expectation. Whatever expectation I might have had to begin with. I'm so confused. I mean, thank you. I don't think I've remembered to say that yet. Are these still too hot to get out of this? I think they might be. Surprise is a success. Gold, I don't have room for surprises! I actually wish I could demonstrate it on stream a little better, just because, the camera doesn't zoom in as much as it, like, does for me, I guess. I'm getting lemonade, by the way. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to put the sour cream. I had my brother go out of the way to buy some extra so I would have it. I forgot! How am I this dumb? I mean, I can use it for the icing. Sour cream and icing is a thing. Not much, though. Okay. I'm not really sure, There's like too much stuff sitting here now. Let me like sort this out. I mean, my family goes through sour cream pretty well. No sourdough? That's not how sourdough works, I don't think. Oops, I think I touched the thing. Sorry. Excuse me, sorry. Am I dying? Lemon! Okay, I guess we'll just start heating this up. I need, like, a wooden spoon or something. I don't know what the best thing to use for this would be. I might just have to start with... Oh, wait, this one could work. This one. Boom, bada, bam. Oh my gosh. The reflection from the butter made me think there was a gnat in there because, like, I saw something moving. And it was just the butter immediately melting. Not sure if you can really see in here. It's just illuminated. The Illuminati has taken this pot. I feel like, before I forget, I need to... Oh, I didn't refill this. You know what? This thing is plenty clean. Let me just make sure it's, like, a couple... I'm not gonna use the stupid silicone wrappers. They're stupid. I'm just gonna oil this. By the way, you do not need to ever buy cooking spray because you can just get a spritz bottle and it does the entire thing, and it is contained in a glass and stainless steel container. The only downside is the pipe is still oftentimes plastic, but you do what you can. Oh, I got oil on my phone. I didn't even think. It's just like a spritz of it. Probably fine. One second. Let me actually. I can grab some tissue. Let's see if I can wipe that off. Oh, we're taking an adventure. Oh! Oh, I just, like, swiped down on the phone? Okay, don't swipe. Please. That cleaned off surprisingly well. How's the butter going? I might be able to do this before having to turn on the fan. I vaguely know how to do this, but I haven't actually 100% checked. If I'm being honest. Like, I don't know, like, how much ratio of, like, do I put the whole bag of marshmallows in? Do I put, like, half the bag? Only a couple marshmallows? It will do. Ow, sorry. Okay, that is actually starting to simmer. I will get this open. I'm just, like, pre-prepping everything, because I know everything is gonna go horribly wrong if I don't. Now here is one of the reasons why I'm using the cupcake. I want to put several pieces of terrible American chocolate, as Thomas will describe it, into the middle of these. I just dropped it. My hands are now all oily. I'm gonna have to use scissors. Oh wait, there's a ripped spot. Never mind. Okay. Oh, by the way, update on my garden stuff. I pulled some of the potatoes up, and now I have a whole thing of potatoes. It was like 3 or 4 potato plants worth. I know the regular chocolate tastes different here, so you probably wouldn't like it. I really don't know, like, I assume this has to be on, like, really low. Wait, was I supposed to use the small? I think I have to use the small ones. Yeah, I'm thinking I just go all in on this, right? This feels like something that could end in disaster real quick, in terms of, like, I'm stirring sugar? Oh, I didn't oil. I was gonna. One second. I think I have a second to do this. Yeah. Okay, let's kind of go back and forth on this process. Funny enough, you can just do this with marshmallow fluff without having to, like, do this whole process. But it's not the same, man. You know what? All of them. Just make sure this is oiled. Oiled, smoothly complete. I mean, it's basically the same. You disappoint, and those? The bot is, like, really judgmental about how I'm making this. It's okay, bot! It's just, like, which way can I stir that's not gonna interrupt the camera? I mean, I can definitely see why marshmallow fluff is, like, good enough. It's just what it does. So I think, like, basically at this point, we just start adding the Rice Krispies. Sorry, the Rice Crisps, as the actual box says. We just start adding these until we hit, like, some kind of critical mass where it's, like, more solid than it is liquid. Liquid. I really don't know if I'm, maybe I should have used a metal spoon. Like, 1 second, there's where we're at. Okay. Now, I don't think I have to add, like, vanilla or anything to these, because I think the marshmallows are already flavored. I wonder if I should have put the cake in the fridge. Ugh. Is the music still playing? I should check if the music's still playing. I don't know, like, what level of this I need it to be. Oh my gosh, can I, like... Well, that's probably really bad on the camera, isn't it? It doesn't really make a difference on the camera. You can see inside now! Ugh. Okay, you know what? I think we're hitting critical mass. I think. So, how does this go? How am I gonna make this work? I think I need a larger spoon. I made this so much darker, but you know what? Maybe this is fine. Okay, I'm gonna test this with, like, just one of these so far. Just to see if I need to add more, like, of the rice. I don't know. This might be an acceptable ratio. This has got to be an acceptable ratio, right? The problem is, the recipes you find online expect you to use, like, the branded stuff. And, like, very specific, like, oh, use one bag, and then half a bag. I think it does include ounces, but I couldn't be bothered. Okay, it's definitely not sticking to the pan. I'm having a difficulty actually pressing it down because of that, which is good, actually. Okay. So, I just want, like, a couple of these, like, spread around in here. Specifically enough that it, like, it's chocolatey. But the chocolate is both contained within the crisp rice, and it's not too densely, like, packed that we can't, like, stab a hole through it. Then we get the second layer on. I wish I could demonstrate roasting. I'll have to, like, maybe if I remember tomorrow, take a picture of what it looks like and put it on the Discord. Oh, how are you? Oh, I think I remember. I think it recommended doing this with an oiled spatula. Okay, one second. I can grab another spoon. I can oil a spoon and see if that works. Let's try it again. Get it on both sides. That's one. And ding. I keep forgetting, like, no matter where I go, you all hear everything the same. Okay. Oh, it works so much better! I'm a fool! Okay, so with the marshmallows still warm, I'm hoping insulating the chocolate. Oh gosh, it didn't last very long though. Okay, I might have to, like, oil this periodically, or only use this for pressing. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm only using this one. That's probably fine. Yeah, so let me use the original one for this. But yeah, I'm hoping the chocolate melts a little in the process. Oh gosh. I might almost want to grab yet another spoon, just because this one is already ruined. Okay, this is definitely more work than just cutting Rice Krispies. But you know what they say about food. The more work you put into it, better it is. Something that was probably something said in Delicious. But it's also just, like, a regular thing people say. Okay, judge me as much as you like, because that's how we improve as people, is by being judged by others and deciding what judgment is valid. I do actually want... This is so stupid, the way I'm doing this. I'm, like, doing 5 different, like, experiments at once in my brain. Dude, we do that. This is taking freaking forever, but I'm figuring it out, which is part of why it's taking forever. It's the dedication to the learning process that really takes your time away in life. It's still sticking. Oh! The oil isn't infallible. Also, hello, spiky lad. I just don't 100% know, like... I don't know if... Maybe if it's the spoon shape or something? The edges are, like, grabbing stickiness. And never letting them go. This is a comical mess, but I'm having fun with it, I guess? Anyway, it'll be a while before Gold visits, and so for the 2 books that I guess Gold will probably bring me, I have to wait a little while. In the meantime, I'm trying to think what to read next, and it'll probably be based on... No, it'll probably be mostly based upon what my brother has. I kind of want to get the, like, full, like, I know Orwell has a lot more novels, but the 2 that everybody talks about being 1984 and Animal Farm. And so part of me is tempted to go from one Orwell to another. Oh gosh, this is so messy. And just, if he has Animal Farm, maybe go for that. But maybe there's something less bleak to go for. I love how sentient the bot is. Never did I teach it to be cruel, and yet cruel it knows how to be. This is impossible. Ah! Once you ruin the oil coating, it's over, dude. There's gotta be something else I can do. One second. Let's try it. One second. I'm gonna try oiling a different thing. Maybe the metal spoons are the problem. Maybe it's not oiled enough. Maybe it's the metal spoons. Let's try one of these little spatulas. Okay, first time is fine, but first time is always fine. My arms? I guess they're off screen. So... you don't see my weird, socially awkward way of holding my greasy hands. Is it because, like, because I'm off camera, it looks like they're not, like, real? By the way, for those who haven't seen before, here's my, like, weird ring finger that's, like, bent. It's so visible on camera, oh my gosh. See, they're not real. No real arm would look that way. Now, the crab is a mascot. I've always been human. There could have been a time on the internet, well, there was definitely a time on the internet, where as a teenager, because everybody else had OCs, I was a crab for probably a while. But the origin of Crabmaster as a concept, I was a child, I was always a human. The lore goes, as far back as I can remember imagining these things. It was essentially, you could imagine the aesthetic, when I was a kid and I was thinking of this. You can imagine the aesthetic of, like, one of those children's books where, like, in the kid's imagination, he's, like, transported to some faraway planet with silly creatures and, like, as a kid or whatever, and it's all silly. For being, like, as a kid. So, like, when I was a was a young... working better. Let me oil it just one more time, just in case. Yeah, the sort of once upon a time of all this is, very silly. I was the master of the crabs in Crab World. Then over time I got, like, edgier, and it was just like... giant enemy crab! Because there was, like, a lot of interesting art of giant crabs back in the day. Do you always wear sleeves? What do you mean? Wait. Do you think I'm wearing sleeves right now? That's my hair! That's not sleeves! That's hair! Or do you mean just, like, short sleeves? Did I read that right? Do you always wear sleeves? That's all you asked. Please tell me. Oh, okay, my short sleeves. I don't have... I might have one somewhere, but I don't think I have any tank tops, or whatever they're called. Is that tank tops? I don't remember. Yeah, I think that's tank tops. I just don't have any. So yes, I guess I always wear sleeves. Do you wear wigs, Mr. Woods? I only have a couple long sleeves and it's way too hot for that right now. I wear sweaters in the, winter streams. Do I not? Okay, sometimes I don't. But, like, sometimes I do. The red shirt that I wear is a long sleeve shirt. Camo on in the winter is the real question here, because, yeah, I can go, like, 6 months without using it, apparently. Like, even these streams, you hardly get to see my face. By the way, sorry, this is taking forever, and I didn't expect it to. But it'll be worth it! Like, one second, let me emerge one of these. Is this, like, cool enough to do that? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Okay, it might not be cool enough. But it's definitely a cool idea. Oh yeah, these are gonna s'mores really well. I am making Rice Krispie s'mores. So the chocolate is going in the center as the chocolate for the s'more. And the Rice Krispies are being Rice Krispies. So tomorrow, when I cook out, we will roast these over the fire. Probably. This definitely didn't make as many as I thought it would, though. But I guess that's... I probably could have put more Rice Krispie in the Rice Krispie treat. But, yeah. Also, it's very silly, but I will acknowledge, like, a weird thing in the back of my head where, like, a horrible part of my brain is, like, driven crazy by being asked questions, but another part of my brain realizes, wait, no, that's actually a really good thing that they're asking, because I am horrible at explaining what I am doing on stream, and thus should probably actually be thanking people for asking questions, because otherwise, the people not asking questions have no idea what's going on! Sorry, what? Okay. I guess I made 7 of these big Rice Krispies. I definitely, like, maybe... See, the thing is, in my brain, I didn't want to, dilute the marshmallow too much, because then you dilute the roasted marshmallow. Now, granted, I could always make a second batch. We have more marshmallows, because we freaking love marshmallows. Gold, if you end up, like, ever living with us for, like, an extended period of time, you're gonna be, like, indoctrinated into marshmallows. We're not gonna make you eat marshmallows. But just the process of, like, having them around as a snack all the time is going to ruin you. Oh wait, forgot the chocolate. Like, you said you'll like, enjoy them in passing. And that's how it starts. That's how it starts. I'm scared. What if the marshmallows win? But gold, it's a future of victory after victory of marshmallows. Don't you want the marshmallows to win? Don't you love the marshmallows? He loved marshmallows. Oh, come on. Oh, these are getting too sticky. Okay. We're doing this, aren't we? We're playing... I think that's the last one of these I'll make. I'm just gonna eat the rest of the Rice Krispie. Also, I really have to put this chocolate away because it's warm in here and it is melting. Whatever. Well, those are done. Bling! Just put them back here. Throw a couple pieces of escaping chocolate into the Rice Krispies and then just chow down on that real quick. Oh my gosh. Wait, where do I put these? Our fridge has been like full of junk all week. Okay, I'm gonna eat this. Avert your ears if you do not like chewing. Like, give me 1 to 2 minutes. Oh! Big marshmallow. You mean that skit me and Dan made years ago? Oh. I'm glad marshmallow dissolves like immediately in water, because otherwise I would never clean this pan. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh. I'm almost done, I'm sorry. I want every little bit. I am a greedy eater. Leave nothing wasted. If it can be extracted, it is consumed. We do not leave the edges of our fields uncut. We remove everything from nature, leaving nothing to the next generation. Only caring about now. Never then. Okay. Next step. Washing my hands again, because they are oily. I didn't need this, but now it's oiled. That's fine. Okay. Delicious. In dungeon. See, I can't narrate baking like they can in shows. I'm a pathetic individual of non-artsy words. I am a man of action. It's when you have actions. Oh, why am I so... Yoink! It's nice and solid, at least. It is funny, they ended up being shortcakes, but I guess if I stack multiple shortcakes, they are a tall cake. Okay. So, I don't feel an extreme need to cut the tops off of these. Now, the one thing is, what has the nicest top? And you'd think I would want to use short stack. Gold, we think before we speak, and this... No, we don't. We don't. We really don't. This one is the most lopsided, and it's something I should have considered. I don't know how even, like... I probably should have it in the pan. So this will probably be the top, because otherwise I would have to cut a lot off of it. But... Is this what this knife is for? Is this what this knife is for? I guess so. It's terrible at it still. But I think this might be what this knife is for. Now you might wonder, why did I only cut that much? Because that was the highest point. Now admittedly, I don't think that's perfect, so let me get in there. There's a specific way that you can cut these very smoothly, and I'm not using that method right now. Like, the method would basically be... let's see. You would, like, get it on a plate or something. Then you would find something at the height that you need, and that's too tall, so I don't know what I'm actually supposed to do. Yeah, I don't know, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, man! Ow! I don't know what music is playing. Let me stop. Take that. I didn't catch which of those comments got a reaction. The second one. Oh, my apron's falling down. Well, not falling down, just loosening. It's because I tie it in the front like a weirdo. Except for that's probably the best way to do it, because I have no idea how to tie it to the back, and if I ever want to remove it quickly... Look at this thin piece of cake. Ow. Well, it tastes good, so that's good. Yep, that little bit of extra dynamic flavor goes a long way. Okay. Okay, I can talk again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, the one way to prepare... I still can't do it. The one way to prepare a dungeon cake... Well, first you're gonna need some monsters. it's closer, but it's still not there. Yeah, so instead of using the big bowl for the stand mixer, we're going to use the little bowl! Not the Super Bowl. The un-Super Bowl. Gotta make sure that fits right. And then we get a bit of butter and vanilla. You want to start with your butter, and then you work to the other stuff. Probably, I don't know. I'm not a professional. Oh no! Get in there. Remember, kids. Don't use me for baking advice. I am a madman with very weird tastes. Okay. I could probably move you in further. Oh, you know what? Man, I balanced the cake out, the sour cream, that I then didn't add. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset with myself right now. Like, it might have been a little fluffier. And, like, whatever. Oh no! Okay, this is probably fine. The sour cream froze slightly. Oh no, well, okay. Now I have to use it for baking, because sour cream that has frozen has, like, lost some aspects of its texture, so you can't really use it for, like, nachos anymore. But it is still, like, you can, like, add it to something like this. It's not horrible. It didn't freeze that much. But, oh, no. Everything's wrong! It's fine. Everything's fine. One thing I'm gonna do a little bit of is I have strawberry powder. Even though it's vanilla icing, just gonna get a little bit of that in there. Just a little bit. Just to get the strawberry to be like an overarching, like, existence throughout the entire cake to some extent. Okay, I very much don't recommend doing this. In fact, yeah, it's not really productive right now. So we just scrape that back off. Here comes the weird part of this whole process. Man, how long have I been streaming? Oh, man. Where do I put this? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's too much. There we go. Still too much. I do wonder how exactly the sour cream is going to interact with it. Scrape that off. Get that back in there. We are going entirely. No change can be with you heal. Oh man, the bot broke its grammar. Whoa! Bot! Okay, clearly I wrote that one, but dear goodness. Oh! Wait a second, I wrote that one! Okay, I forgot the bot could target itself with things like that. Any of you could have been targeted. And the bot chose itself, which is disturbing, because I think that might be the first used that. Or said that one. I could 1984 that one to be even more. Understands its role a little too much. I might want to add some milk in after all. Okay, I am using so many, like utensils. There's still water, like, stuck up here. Get down. Get down with the sickness. The sickness is dance. I never want to stop being sick. I don't know. I actually don't dance very much. So what do we got so far? Actually, very good. Honestly, yeah, the sour cream I think works exquisitely. Tiniest bit of milk. And thus we just get back to adding more powdered sugar. Okay, I need a better... Ah! I need a better scoop! Okay, I'm gonna just grab a smaller scoop. My problem is size, not design. This is like something like this in a while. How fluffy do I want it to be? Is that enough icing? Because it's a 3-layer cake. Oh, I forgot something else I was going to make. I can just do that in this real quick. Okay. So. While I decide whether that's enough icing, let me consider for a moment another kind of thing involved in doing stuff. Yep, that's a very informative sentence, if you've ever heard one. Okay, so, putting icing on this part of the cake is annoying. So why not make a glaze? So I'm gonna get a little bit of milk in this. I'm going to make a glaze that will harden between the layers and prevent it from kind of sticking together. Or prevent it from being kind of crummy when I try to do stuff with it. I believe I washed this. Oh, that is way too large. Ah! Oh, sorry. I'm off camera. Wow, the camera is actually super far away. Is that thick enough? A little thicker would be nice. So this means it requires less icing overall to do the middle layers. Wait. Yeah, okay. The glaze... does the glaze need vanilla? Maybe a little bit. Little tiny drip of vanilla. My eyes are glazing over. Oh, that's too much vanilla. Oh, no! Ah! I think I'll make this the bottom layer. You know, I'm tempted to actually flip this over. Yeah, if I flip it over, it fits on the plate better, which is so stupid, but it works. forgot this spatula I was actually going to use for this. Get in there. This is like one of the messiest one of these streams I've done. I don't know why, but when I'm doing something like this, where I'm like putting like a syrup or something on, all I can think of, well, I know why, because it's thematically, visually similar in some ways. All I can think of is that scene in SpongeBob, where like SpongeBob and Patrick are like hanging out with Squidward, and I don't know, they're like, I don't actually remember what was going on there, but like Squidward's like serving them stuff, and I swear there's just like the weirdly like juicy, was it a cake or something? I don't know. What was it? Were they getting like the drink into the? I don't remember what it was. It was freaking weird. But in this context, is game design is game design? Wait, no, I remember what it was. Squidward like poured the juice out of like a cake. And like I don't know what it I don't know what it was. I don't remember, dude. But I have like a vibe that comes from like, was it a cake? What did he pour out of, what was it? I just remember it was one of those episodes where they destroyed his house basically by the end. Was it like... Was it like soap? It was seltzer! He was serving them seltzer! But like with something else, I think? I don't know! Souffle he made and then dripped some juice to make purple bubbles to mess with them. Yeah! It weirdly takes me back to that for some reason. Okay, woo! I'm going to... Fourth agent whispering into bubble wands he intercepted. Ah. Yeah, it was weird. Early SpongeBob. Early SpongeBob was, like, amazingly weird. YouTube's on that... Okay, so... Here's the internet attempting to manipulate me into negativity. I've noticed YouTube gets on this, like, negativity train. And I try to break out of it and, like, pick the videos that are then, like, okay, what's, like, the positive equivalent to all these videos it's presenting me? Instead. One of the things that popped up was, like, all these videos about how Minecraft is worse now, and, like, it was, like, a feedback loop of, like, where things went wrong and all that kind of stuff. And now YouTube is doing the same thing with people, like, talking about SpongeBob. And the worst part is, and this, I guess, is why it works as, like, a weird, like, thing to catch you on. It's not like the information presented is wrong, though a lot of these are opinion pieces as well. Or it's not like it's stuff I disagree with, which is probably why it appears to begin with. It's just... It's just the fact that it won't stop giving you, like, more different versions of this same general concept. And it's like, yeah, it just feeds back into, like, the negative topics. And the specific thing about it that's always weird about the pipeline of negative videos, even if it's not, like, any means, it's always the same, like, function of the first few are decent, and then it starts showing you worse ones. And it's that thing I keep talking about. I still didn't get any. Yeah, I remember that. So Yeah, it's that, like, ounce of truth to sell you, like, I mean, at this part, just, I want to say lies, but this is just, low quality opinions. But, it is kind of true, though, when you're, like, watching one where it's going over what happened to the gag with the guy that screams, "My leg!" And it's very interesting because the person pointed out that the first few seasons had that gag happen in the background very subtly quite a lot. Woo, ice. So I purposefully put the strawberries. I didn't realize you guys couldn't see that very well. Sorry. In the back of the freezer, like the same general area that I expected if I had put the sour cream there, it would freeze. It froze a lot more than I expected, though. Fridge must have gotten really cold. Considering the sour cream froze and that wasn't in the same spot. But I put it back there so that these would not go bad before streaming. But oh my gosh. By the way, this knife is not very sharp, don't worry too much. Oh my gosh. Yes, yeah, just like hit myself with it, it's fine. These are so frozen, but also I just realized this cake is freaking huge! What have I done? I'm gonna have to use so many strawberries for it. Okay, I'm gonna cut the strawberry slices kind of thin. Yeah, I didn't expect these to freeze like this. Oh no. Anyway, yeah, the SpongeBob thing. Yeah, the first few seasons used the gag as like a background sound. Then later seasons didn't really use the gag anymore until really later seasons then brought it back. But as like a meta joke? The kind of like meta joke that you think to yourself, did this show even earn using it this much? Like meta if they haven't been using it in years? It's just like, it's part of why I understand these videos pop up for like the media analysis of it, where it's just like, oh, the new writers don't actually understand any of the humor of the old show. And when they try, it just doesn't work. Anyway. Oh, I didn't check. Is the music still playing? I got like a good... I made a playlist of various compilations. Oops. I must have streamed to... What time is it? Oh, it's 7 o'clock, yeah. I was hoping to be done by now, but I kind of dilly-dallied. But I'm almost done. I just gotta cut all these little strawberry slices. I mean, that's really most of the rest of the stream. It's just cutting strawberry slices. These are very cold. So close to being done. I am hitting the point where I usually hit with the cooking streams where I'm, like, exhausted. Oh. Was that a, spam message? You never really showed the guy on screen with my leg. Wish I had newer seasons. Don't do it any other way than showing him. Yeah, like they address him by name. Like it would have been. So the one thing pointed out in the video was basically, if they had just once, addressed him by name as like a background gag, it would have actually been perfect. But it's the fact that, like, there's an entire episode dedicated to it, but the thing it's dedicated to is, like, just characters screaming the entire episode. Oh no, the bot wants 1,000-year door. Guys, this is a lot of strawberries, and I think I messed up. I say as if I don't have a million more strawberries in the freezer. I didn't expect these to be frozen, though. Oh no! I am spreading them out a little thin just because it's like, again. I wanted the cake to be more like this big, but like this tall. I can probably do it like another year. Return of the strawberry tall cake or something. I just have to get the specific like cake pan or make one. You know, my brother could make an aluminum pan now. Now, if that pan would be food safe is the other question. But I was impressed. My brother's been working with aluminum again because he needs to make something for one of his projects. And he made a part that was like for like melted aluminum. I was just impressed how thin it was. Selling followers on my birthday. Tisk tisk. I'm trying to use all the smallest strawberries first. God, this one froze to the napkin. Oh man, it's really in there. I gotta do another layer after this. There might be a little bit too much. I didn't expect us to do the Rice Krispies at like the same time, but it's tomorrow, so today while I was waiting for the cake to cool. My Tumblr timeline just showed me cake. Turning off microphone and camera. That reminds me, I had also forgotten. I was wondering why my Tumblr was messed up, and I swear I had turned this off before. But, I had forgotten that Tumblr defaulted to shuffling your timeline, and that was like a setting you could just turn off. And one of the reasons why I wanted to turn it off is I actually tried using the site again. I don't know what that is. I think it's just a piece of cake, but just being careful. I wanted to use the site again, which, I mean, it's not really a great site, but whatever, who cares? There's a couple things browsing it that's, like, kind of fun. And I wanted to actually, like, follow a couple tags, and I'm like, wait a second. The equivalent of, like, the followers tab was showing me things from my tags, so I went into the settings and fixed everything. Turns out the site is actually vaguely usable. Almost every social media site is slightly more usable if you customize your settings. The default experience on everything is awful. It's like how on YouTube, I have YouTube Shorts. I have an add-on specifically for converting shorts into regular videos. Which, shorts do always have a regular video URL, it's just you have to, like, modify the URL every time, and this just does it for you. Though, like that remind me, something I need to actually do that I would actually recommend everybody kind of look into. I always forget it's a thing, and I never remember to actually use it. For security purposes, you can actually have multiple, like, profiles for your web browser, and so it's like different profiles can have different tabs attached to them. And you can make it so certain add-ons aren't running on certain profiles if you're, like, worried about something getting into, like, your bank or whatever. Or being able to see that. And I recommend always fighting against things being able to see you. Don't let companies like Microsoft bully you into letting them take a screenshot every 5 seconds. I just don't understand how they think that's, like, secure. It's like, yeah, if I get another copy of Windows down the line, am I just going to try to get the version of it that they sell to the government that has none of that stuff enabled? Yeah, the profiles thing, I think every major browser has it. Oh gosh. If not every browser at this point. Like, even Chrome, you can do it, but I'm pretty certain Firefox, you can do it. Okay, maybe this is a mistake. Maybe I don't need this second layer. Or maybe I can use just a smaller... Maybe, you know what? I don't think I need the second layer. This is gonna be too much of a pain. Yeah. Let's just skip that and go right to just bam. I think that's traditionally how these are set up. I don't know. Bot wants to steal your data. I want to eat this. No. Oh, you know what I can do, though? Oh gosh, they're stuck. No. Oh wait, no, is this the button? Oh, I was using the wrong button. Oops. I'm going to lick these. I'm going to lick these and no one can stop me. You're all going to suffer. Again, in a second, avert your ears if you do not like hearing people eat, because I can't be bothered to mute. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, I just hit the microphone with it. Actually, I could probably move this a little further away. There we go. Oh, they barely hear even me talk. Delicious, heart-stopping calories. Okay. You can unavert your ears. I hope that wasn't too weird. Where did my towel go? Where is my towel go? Okay. Second layer. Yippee! Got a little bit more. I really, really wish I had put this out. Sour cream. Okay, so if you ever make box cake, or if you ever want to mix it up a bit, there are a couple things you can try with box cake. Sour cream is supposed to give like a richer, like, I guess, almost more moist, like, texture and flavor. So that's like one popular modification. I think there's other like creams that you can do, and it's usually like you substitute like some of the milk or eggs or whatever with most of these. That you can still do like icing with, but the other one, and this is one I actually like from trying a while ago, is soda cake. where you take something like a vanilla cake, and the only liquid you put in is like from a bottle of soda. Do not put icing on this cake. It is already like over the top. In many ways. But yeah, soda cake is pretty good. So like if you get like a box of vanilla cake, the good one to put with that might be like a lemon lime soda, or so anything like Mountain Dew or Sprite or whatever else. A chocolate cake I feel like would be good with something like Coke or any other like spice sort of based ones. I think root beer is good with vanilla because of like the root beer float effect, which sounds like almost like a scientific term. By the way, is this like close enough? Is it too far away? I don't really know where the microphone stands right now. If the audio is bad, please always just tell me. Yeah, so yeah, it's just a bit of like mix and matching. The thing is always just to pick a soda that the flavors seem like they would be complementary to the cake. So like I don't know, like I know red velvet's not really a it might sort of be a specific flavor, give or take. I don't know. Like a velvet cake, I guess might go well with like a cherry soda, just because they're both red. I guess I have to eat a slice of this before I end the stream. But I have to save it for my birthday! Whoa, bot. Why so angry about Tomb Raider? Wait, I know why the bot doesn't like Tomb Raider. We've established this. For some reason, it hates women. I don't know why. Is it just that it... Is this my hubris? Have I put too much representation for women into the system, but also too much negativity, and thus created a monster? Top 10 reasons to hate women. Number 1, women scary. Number 2, your own self-confidence is so low that the idea of a woman succeeding terrifies you because you will continue to go down a path of mediocrity, and the only way to fight back is to put a villain in your heart to focus all of your anger to, like 1984. Women are your Goldstein, and thus you hate them even when they speak the truth. Number 3. Bot won't admit it. Bot won't admit it. But bot knows it. No. I couldn't continue the bit. I just immediately broke. Top 10 reasons to love women. Women pretty. Women nice. Women make you feel fuzzy inside. Women contribute to society. Women raise our children. Your mom was a woman. Unless that's a bad thing in some cases, then ignore that one. In my case, it's fine. women are quite often our teachers and vital to the next generation of children. Men as well can be teachers, but you know. I don't know. Is that like actually like a statistic like that? It's mostly like women in schools. I don't know like what it happened like what it hits when you're in like college, but when I grew up in like elementary school, the majority of teachers were women. In fact, I don't think I ever had a male teacher. So, at least in elementary school, I am assuming it's predominantly women that have to deal with those monsters. Again, these are frozen. I didn't expect them to be frozen. If I thought they would be frozen. Okay, they're semi-frozen. They're like chilled frozen. If they were any colder than this, they would be probably a big pain, but they're fine as is. Better than being rotten. 10 and 11. The fact that you can only like pick it out as a thing that happened once. You know, I guess that makes sense. Which again, salute to the women that put up with, again, us when we are at our most monstrous. Well, okay. Give or take how you feel about teenagers. The real war of... By the way, if I needed more strawberries, I had more fresh ones. It's not on camera. I have like a whole container in the freezer. Ba-ba! Okay, let's finish icing the cake. I gotta wash my hands. Okay, even the bot wants me to play Ring. Apparently. There are always more strawberries. Honestly, I probably neglected to grab a couple because once you hit like the end of the season, there's like it's like it trickles down a bit. And so I haven't been checking as much. I've been checking the raspberries. It's raspberry season now, apparently. As my brother always says, raspberries. I don't know. Sorry, my brother is the one that maintains the raspberries, and I mostly just end up being the one to pick them. Kind of goes the same with the strawberries. And one of the things is apparently, and he always talks about this, and it appears to be true, is that like anything that looks like a raspberry is like apparently safe to eat. So so we've got like blackberries, raspberries, wineberries. I think blackberries. Yeah, that's what we call the darker ones, right? Unless those are the raspberries and the wineberries are the ones that I think are the raspberries. I don't know. But we have like a whole slew of berries growing in that back area. Whoops. This is nice and fluffy. This is like so fluffy. Sorry, when you start like getting good at making icing, and it's really not that hard to make a good buttercream, it does remind you, it's just like, okay, I get it. Fondant looks nice, but holy moly, are looks not worth it for the difference in flavor. Like, if you, like, end up used to, like, basic icings, which are, like, you know, just basically just milk and sugar, and vanilla, then you might start to think, oh, fondant's not that bad. If you have been using buttercreams, that it becomes very apparent No, yeah, fondant is evil. I'm not sure the best way to, like, clean up the edges. Again, I never make a, like, amazingly pretty cake. I think last year was, or, sorry, 2 years ago was a box cake. I think it was titled something like Birthday Box Cake. This is decently from scratch. Honestly, yeah, the whole thing is from scratch. Even the, like, the strawberries are as from scratch as you can get. They're from my garden! I picked these strawberries, I washed them, I sorted them. I judged them. Oh, I just lost some icing. Move this a little further out so I'm not doing that. It is one of those weird things where it's just like, wait a second. Me and my brothers kind of always make our own cakes. And I think for Dan, it's like he gets an idea of like a specific cake he wants to make. Kind of the same goes for me. And it's just like, well, telling somebody else to make it, and then if they get it wrong, you're gonna like want to blame them for messing up your birthday cake. So like, it's just this weird thing where it's just like, if that I want to make, I'm the only one I can blame, and I think it's just like a weird responsibility thing in the back of our minds. Minimizing a temptation to blame others. Oh my gosh, I actually made way too much icing. Oh, this is actually being just slathered with icing. The icing's like almost like too soft to like really cover all the details. Like all these like little spots that are still like revealing themselves. Just because I made such a nice fluffy. Oh my god. Oh nice. But there's actually just okay, I can't put any more icing on than this. This is too much icing. So it's like we're like a little bit like less dumb about it. Cakes! We're making the equivalent amount of cakes. Let somebody else do it for your birthday, man. Also, birthdays are just an excuse to eat cake. Deep down, I don't think we really care for them that much. Ooh, 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 oh, 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 oh! I want to try something. I have an idea what to do with the rest of the icing. Maybe this one? Is this the size I want? Which? No, I think it's this one I want. Is that how that works? No. Need. Yeah, maybe we just need to be more emotionally trusting. Okay. I don't think I've properly used this thing for icing. At least not, like, actually icing a cake. I need to not, like, lose my excuse to use a thing we bought. Because we hated using piping bags. So we figured we'd get something that's not a bag. We've used it for a couple things? Oh my gosh. Getting it in there is a little bit of a mess. I do need to think about, like, for entertainment purposes, getting good at, like, decorating. Okay, let's smooth the edges and put all the excess in the piping thing. Sorry, you're not really gonna actually see the... Well, maybe from this side you will. Actually, seeing a bit of the layers, I think, is actually kind of appealing, just to know it's like a 3-stack cake. Because otherwise, it is just a regular-sized cake from the outside. It's not, like, the most visually exciting cake right now. So in a weird way, showing its flaws shows how cool it is. Okay. Probably enough. Now let's get that in there. Whoop, some is already coming out. Let's try... Oh, yeah, that... Oh, a bit much. It makes such a difference aesthetically. And I guess that's all of it. Okay, it's a little floppy on the one side, but if we turn it here, you don't have to think about it. Except for you can't see freaking anything because the light is so bright. Is that the one that, like... Sorta. Right, I didn't rotate the camera. Okay, I can do one, like, last little thing to play with the cake. I can put a couple more strawberries on. Just distract that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. We are making a Nintendo cake. The classic strawberry cake that's like in every Nintendo game. That strawberry didn't look very good, so hopefully it's not too old. I don't know if, like, you're supposed to just leave the green on these, but I'm not going to. I want this cake to be, like, through and through edible. Just grabbing whichever looks smaller. Bing! Heck yeah, dude! Look at that! That's an actual cake! With, like, visual flair! Okay. And I guess that's that for the stream. Let me grab a little table to put the cake on. And, I guess I'll grab a slice. There we go. Because we always need the final shot of the stream. That's very important. I don't care if I just spent, like, 3 hours or so making a cake. This was a good stream. Also, if I had done this on my own, it would have actually probably been my, like, 1 or 2 hours of actual, like, labor. It's partially... What the heck? That's all... Get out of here. Is that on screen the entire time? It's, like, partially just the process of doing it on the stream that makes it take so long. Like, dilly-dallying at all times. You baked an emoji? Make a pudding cake. And you can't be lazy. Let's get you all down, down, down. That's good. Let's see. It's not good. I mean, it's almost. I just need to, just a few things. I swear, this camera always points down like 90% more than I'm expecting. It's more like 30%. Get the candles? No, I'm not aging anymore. I refuse. I'm done aging. I want to go back to being a child. It's so lopsided, it's funny. 3 candles. I'll take 3. I don't actually know if I have any candles. I might. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to bother with them, I don't think. Ugh. Okay, this stool is a bit high. Maybe I should have grabbed the beanbag like I usually do. Okay. Probably should just reuse a plate, but... Let's grab a slice of cake. Is this... Yeah, it was fine. Okay. And now I can't grab like 1/4 of the cake as my slice. Oh, yes! 1 second. Yeah! Oh, that's actually perfect. Well. I think some people would have put more icing in the middle, but there's so much ice. You gotta lean it a little bit for the camera.
Something something icing good icing yes.
Saying something, but... Oh, something. What it was saying. You all could hear it. I don't have the Hammus gingerbread cookie. I ate that already. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at all the clean dishes that I haven't put away. Oops. High enough? Is this too high? Where am I? Who am I? Oh, that's good. You get all of my slouch and everything. I'm gonna eat it. Just put up with it. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. I live in a tree house. Happy birthday to... What? Huh? Tree house? I mean, that'd be cool. I prefer an island. I'm incredibly delayed. Oh man. Audio must have gotten messed up. I thought I had set that, but maybe not. Oh well. I can't expect audio for these streams to go well. Despite lacking what I wanted to do with it, it is still a good cake. I have fought against the menace that is relying on box cake, and I have won. The audio is in sync with your actual birthday? It is 2 days offset. Oh no. These streams are a nightmare to set up. I think I have to set a specific delay on the webcam. And I just didn't bother today. Oops. Granted. I don't know if due to data loss, the buffering could have been like offset over the stream and made it worse. I don't know. This actually reminds me. There's something I need to set up with my stream. You can actually set your microphone to record on a separate audio channel. Which, if I save it separately like that, or if I save it to the video separately like that, I think I could actually modify it post-stream and re-upload it fixed. But I didn't do that yet. Oops. Now, granted, I could technically fix this one because the only sounds in the background are the music and me. So, because I already ate some of those Rice Krispie things earlier, and I'm becoming an old man. There's music. Oh, it paused! I kept asking you guys, did somebody reply and I just didn't see it? Unless it's not paused and it's just quiet. By the way, kind of stupid thing. The VLC trick I used last night, I think YouTube already patched it. Are you kidding me, though? 1 second. I finished my thing. The stream is basically over. Look at the cake. I need to see. When did the music even pause? Oh man, it paused like two hours ago? Or maybe, no. Wait, the stream's only been going, okay, paused like half an hour ago. Oops. Yeah. Judging by the bot. Okay. Well, anyway, you got your cake, I got my cake. That was fun. Thank you for the gift gold. Thank you for the bits, everybody. That might have given bits or has been giving bits over time in the last while. I appreciate all of yonder support. And I am glad. Wait, the cake emoji for me, I think is different than for you. Yeah, I can have my cake and eat it too. I can make my cake and eat it too, but you cannot have a slice. I am not Hobbit birthday. None of you get cake. The only birthday gift you get, I guess, for my birthday is a stream? But not on my birthday, because funny enough, we changed the schedule, and it would have been on my birthday, and I decided against that, because I want my birthday to mine! Every time I tilt the camera, I swear, it never centers on anything. Anyway, I am, like, sickened by sweetness now. And we'll see you all later, I guess? You don't even get me waving goodbye, you just get a picture of the cake. How cruel must I be? Can you even, like, hear me properly? Oh, I'm, like, really quiet. Oops. Oh, well. Where's the NC? Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. This is gonna be the longest full week BRB. Excuse me. See? That's what you get. That's your gift. Don't savor it. That's weird. That was wholesome. And I even get to quote it on stream. It was a pretty good stream. It wasn't hot takes.